Welcome to the Mountain Dew Kickstart 500 qualifying day here. 15 minutes, 42 drivers. Who will get the front row? As our first couple of drivers are heading out here. The first one to head out is Michael Beeson. Stephanie Manas heading out behind him. There's Zachary Rogers. There's Caleb Hoffman, who raced his way in. Peter Sands out. Here comes Austin Alves and his new primary sponsor, Ortho. There comes Nico Tringali, Cavanero in a new Sirius car with teammate Michael Santos behind him. Nicholas Samudio, the new driver in the 88. There's Michael Parker, their Season 4 champ, Greg Lyons. Sean Harple, another new rookie, racing full-time here. Peggy Bowling, Adam Rogers, Scott Greeny races his way in, part-timers. John Linares, Benjamin Dion. There's Eric Powers, another full-time rookie. Steve Cavallo and Connor Breton. Connor Breton's full-time rookie too. Ace Rogers, who raced his way in. Dylan Young racing for Penske now. That's a new driver there. There's Michael Cavanero, who won his part-timers race. Mike Kidney on his way out of pit road. Michael Amato, Allison Rogers. There's Sam Rogers in the 38 Sharpie Ford for front row, running full-time. Cody Russell in his new car for Chip Ganassi. There's Nolan Bergeron. Kate Rogers, who raced her way in. Peyton Goodwin. Tony Vieira. Robert Rogers in his new ride, running full-time this season. There's his wife, Brenda. Cameron Gaddu, full-timer in his ride there, along with Max Newith, two rookies there. There's Michael Naylor in the 10. Frank Hopkins on his way out, along with Sean Galligan, who moved to Joe Gibbs. And I think, nope, Benjamin Tilton on his way out. And Carol Morton, the last driver to come out of pit road. Right now, John Linares put down the fastest time, but these times are bound to get faster as they have already beaten the record, but not by much. John Linares barely missed out on the chase last season. In fact, he was the best driver that did not make the chase. So look out for him maybe this season. He did not win a race last season, however. Adam Rogers, who won his second Coors Light shootout. Scott Greeny making his way in through the part-timers race. Stephanie Benas will go to the top. Now Cavallo goes to the top. Cavallo running together here. Caleb Hoffman, Connor Breton went up to second. And this pack here, Peter Sands, Hoffman, Connor Breton, and Cavallo, all with the fastest times so far. As the packs are getting hooked up, Zachary Rogers hooking up to this pack. Now Brenda Rogers on the front of this pack. Right now, Cavallo on the front row. Cavallo won this opening race in Season 2, though that was at Daytona. And now Peter Sands jumps up to the top of the board. As everybody has put down at least a lap time without the exiting pit road lap. A reminder, this is on 2X, so it's unknown when they will pit or not, as Adam Rogers and John Linares jump to the top of the board, and they did it by themselves. Perhaps catching Nolan Bergeron might have helped a little bit. Here's another little pack here. Cody Russell with two rookies behind him, and Sam Rogers and Sean Harple. But these guys coming in the pit now. Adam Rogers still fastest time. And John Linares puts up a faster time. And that's his fastest time so far. And now Brenda Rogers and Caleb Hoffman jump to the boards. Carvalho jumped up on there with them, as those are the first 3 drivers to get below a 40.7. Now Galligan and another group get below a 40.6. Sean Galligan, Michael Parker, and Michael Amato all just put down lap times under the 40.6 second mark, with Galligan and Amato on the front. Galligan almost won this race last season when it was a regular Talladega race, as he's going to go to pit road. So let's go to the 24 of Amato here. So Sean Galligan on top of the board. Now some drivers coming out of pit road, fresher tires, maybe putting down a faster lap time. So we're going to take a quick break here and be back in a bit. Welcome back, folks. We are back here riding on board with your Season 4 champion, Greg Lyons, winning the championship as a rookie, and he did not even win a single race. Currently in 12th. He's got Michael Amato behind him, the Season 1 champion. So Greg Lyons trying to maybe win a race this season and show that his rookie championship was not a fluke. Under 7 minutes to go here. Alan Cavanero coming back onto the racetrack. Currently in 23rd. He has not gone under 41 seconds. In fact, only 21 drivers have done so. Make that 22. As Tony Vieira jumps up to 3rd with Brenda Rogers. So the 71 and the 42 putting down some fast times. That puts the 42 in 2nd. So now 5 drivers have gone under 40.6 seconds. And right now, whoever gets this will have the track record. So only 5 drivers under 40.6, only 9 under 40.7, and 15 under 40.8. 23 drivers under the 41 second mark. Only 1 driver not under a 41.5 is Peyton Goodwin. And speaking of the 68, he is running all by himself. As now Scott Greeny and Peter Sands with a good lap time. Running in the pack here, they get it up there. Sands up to 3rd, Greeny up to 4th. 7 drivers. This is getting a bit hairy up here. Good 3x3x3 pack racing going on here with these guys. But Galligan's time hasn't moved. Under 5 minutes to go here in qualifying. Let's find our Season 2 champion. Nico Tringali up here in front of a pack. He is not running extremely well. And the Season 3 champion is in this pack here. Everybody's trying to run a fast lap. But nobody can touch Sean Galligan's lap. And he's sitting right here. So you can see the new roof cams we've got this season. Galligan did a very good job with the lap for his 40.532 lap. Looking at maybe a pole here on the first race of the season. Galligan, a renowned road course driver, doing pretty well on the ovals in this series. Entering his 11th lap, and he just put down a 40.63. Zachary Rogers up to 9th. Looks like he just put down a pretty good lap. 29 drivers under the 41-second mark. Peyton Goodwin has not been able to find somebody to draft with. Now he's in a pack. He just got caught by this pack, I guess. So let's see if he can put down a decent lap here. A 40.694. He jumped up right to 11th. And so everybody has run at least a pretty good lap. Michael Beeson jumped up to 10th. And this seems to be the pack to be in. A lot of fast race cars here. And I think Caleb Hoffman's coming down pit road. And Vanas is coming down, Beeson and Peter Sands. All these guys have to slow up, so none of them will get a good lap time. With a minute and a half remaining, Galligan still leads it. Will anybody get a good lap here? Michael Amato currently in 6th. There's Dylan Young. He ain't doing too well. He's in 39th. One of the few that has not gotten under 41. Only 30 drivers have done so. And only 4, which includes Dylan Young and Eric Powers here, have not gotten under a 41.1. Under a minute remaining. Sean Galligan still at the top. Cavallo going down, Peyton Goodwin going down. Those guys calling it up. So we will export here and see what's going to happen here. 15 seconds remaining, about to be finalized. Nice 64-degree day. Wind's pretty heavy, actually. $40 seconds remaining. Will anybody get Sean Galligan's lap? Still only 7 drivers under the 40.6 barrier. Tilton's done. He's going down the pit road. Galligan will finish his last lap here. 10 seconds. Session complete. There is your pole sitter, Sean Galligan, on the front row with Brenda Rogers. Peter Sands, Scott Greeny in row 2. Tony Vieira rounding out the top 5 with Michael Amato with him in row 3. Michael Parker and rookie Caleb Hoffman in row 4. Hoffman, the only rookie in the top 10. And Zachary Rogers and Michael Beeson round out row 5. So, we have 1, 2, 3 part-timers in the top 10. This could be interesting. Out of the other rookies and part-timers, Nicholas Samudio qualified 17th, Connor Breton 18th, Kate Rogers 22nd, Sean Hoppel 25th, Max Newer 31st, Michael Cavanero 33rd, Ace Rogers 37th, Sam Rogers 38th, Dylan Young 39th, Eric Howard 40th, Cameron Gaddu 41st. Robert Rogers had the pole for the opening race last season. This season, he will start last. So we'll see you guys for the Truck Series race coming up here shortly.